Today, we're going to talk about the importance of planning ahead and how it relates to reaching your fullest nutritional potential. So, how many of you have been working on your nutrition for a while? If you said me, then you might also be experiencing a reactive attitude when it comes to your nutrition. So, what does that mean? Reactive thinking. Okay, do you find yourself with some reactive tendencies sometimes? Like, do you often find yourself fighting fires and dealing with crises that pop up? Do you often feel overwhelmed and overworked? Do you often get upset or overwhelmed when your routine and automatic behaviors are disrupted? Do you often overlook your responsibility when dealing with consequences? Do you often find yourself looking for the next fix or fad diet or superfood, etc.? I'm sure most of us can check some of those boxes, and that's not a bad thing. It's just something to be aware of and understand its relation to your nutrition. So reactive thinking gets us stuck in a cycle and creates more work on us, only to leave us exhausted, anxious, and frustrated with our nutrition. So instead of reacting, you can train yourself to respond. And this is called proactive thinking. So what is proactive thinking? Tendencies of proactive thinking include taking responsibility for actions and their consequences, thinking ahead of time for preventative measures rather than constantly fighting fires, being adaptive, flexible, and resilient with changes, and feeling in control and together. Proactive thinking and acting is a bit more work upfront, but it pays off loads later on. You can think of it as an investment in your nutrition. You'll feel calmer and more in control when life throws curveballs at you. And one proactive action that we're focusing on is meal preparation. So again, our options, we can plan meals for the future by writing out ideas. You can go shop for your foods or cut or cook them up. Cook your proteins in the oven, cook meals in bulk. You can start separating them into containers for the week or even freeze them. And even ordering meals or preparing to pick up food for the future. Any of those are okay. It's something that you're preparing for a future meal. And any of those, you don't have to do all of them. So again, what are we going to do today? We're going to practice a meal prep habit. Maybe you did a couple of those habits that we suggested earlier this week. Let's pick another one that we can do. Something small, something simple, at least 5 minutes of action on practicing that meal prep habit today.